today's video is going to be just the way you like it. It's gonna be full of rage! Why, you ask? Is it because of more freaking Stark Mountain? Well, actually no, though obviously it didn't help. It has more to do with Tim Buckley's latest strip, or I should be clear, is the situation that caused this strip to even exist to begin with. I feel the need to clarify that, since some of you seem to have an acne breakout whenever that name is mentioned. And to set the record straight, I have nothing against the guy, okay? So he was a little harsh on Pokemon Black and White, but he had never played a Pokemon game before and didn't know what to expect. So yeah, he was harsh on the game, but it's not, or it didn't sound like a blatant troll attack either, so just cut the guy a break when it comes to that, okay? And before I move on to the main subject, just one note that I'd like to bring up. Someone actually called him Penny Arcade ripoff. Well, I take offense to that statement, because calling him a Penny Arcade ripoff is the same as calling me a Chugga Conroy or Super Skarmory ripoff. I don't think I'm ripping off either of them, so I don't think that by proxy he's ripping off Penny Arcade either. Anyway, on to the main subject that I wanted to talk about. You know, usually it's fun to make fun of Fox News, except for whenever you're reminded of why people make fun of them. I don't know if you heard what happened, but basically, in one of their morning shows, they were talking about federal funding for video games in America, and the anchor, I don't know if he could be called the anchor, but whatever, he was, the way he was talking about it implied that the government would fund games like Call of Duty, Halo, and Grand Theft Auto, because, yeah, that's the only three franchises that right-wing activists have ever heard of. They've never heard of Mario, Zelda, and stuff like that. No, they only know about Call of Duty and Grand Theft Auto. Why? Because they choose to be ignorant like that. And what happened was that he actually invited to the show a guy who actually knew what the hell he was talking about, and I don't know who that guy was, and I don't think it matters either. No offense to that guy, but seriously, it's just the fact that, you know, they invited that guy only for him to get completely buried by the other guy. So, yeah, and it's the fact that they announced him as, you know, they said, and now joining me for a fair and balanced debate. Fair and balanced debate? You're Fox News, for God's sake. You shouldn't have to use those words, because everybody knows it's bullshit. I mean, come on. It's common knowledge that the more you feel the need to say that you're something or your product is something or whatever, then the odds of that thing actually being what you say it is actually get lower and lower every time you say it. And by that logic, that means that Fox News is about as fair as balanced as Arceus and underused. And if they took like even 30 seconds to make even the slightest bit of research, they would know that Activision and Rockstar and other big gaming companies like that wouldn't get a penny from the government. So, yeah, it's like, how do people keep listening to that crap? How come they're still in business? Everyone knows that whatever they say is complete bullshit. We're talking about a channel who used to have Jack Thompson as a video game expert. What the hell, America? Fox News? More like Tea Party 24/7 channel? And, you know, this kind of people really make me wish that the rapture had actually happened on Saturday. Because I like to think that if God really did exist, he'd go after those jackasses that give him a bad name first. Like him. Like, had I been God, I would have gone to those guys and say, "You have just been banned from living!" And I'd send them to hell with a notice saying that for them, it's the room where there's nothing to do but Call of Duty, Halo, and Grand Theft Auto for all eternity. Yeah, murder simulators for all! If you hate them so much, then you're stuck with them for all eternity. Awesome. And you know what's funny about those people? It's like, it seems that whenever there's a war, they always support them. Like, real wars are awesome! Whenever you see real people bleed and die, that's awesome! But when it's just a pixelated mass of zeros and one, that's going too far! That's one thing I never understood about right-wing nutjobs in general. How they seem to support every war that ever comes their way. But video games depicting the wars they love so much? Oh crap! America's doomed! Obama is going to ruin us all! Yeah, as you can see, I obviously think that kind of thing is bullshit, and no country deserves to have nut jobs like that. I'm well aware that not all Americans are like that. Thank God, because it would be a scary thought if America was just that. And am I going to get a random battle here? Because I wanted to use... thank you very much. Because the thing is that I wanted to use Moonlight, since I had so many 2-hit KOs on the way here, that I thought would be 1-hit KOs, but somehow the game didn't cooperate at all for me today. It was like low damage roll after low damage roll, or favorable special defense natures for the opponent, or whatever. So yeah, couldn't even kill those gold bats with Ice Beam. So yeah, thank God Cresselia can take hits like a champ, otherwise there would be a major problem. Anyway, what I'm gonna do is that when I get next to Heatran, I'm gonna cut this there just to make editing a bit easier, just in case that I get over 15 minutes with this opening part and actually catching Heatran. So yeah, I'm gonna head into that room, cut the video there, and I'll see you in a minute or two, okay? Okay, so we're finally ready to go catch Heatran, the final legendary of the game. So, and obviously, if I can't kill a level 53 Mag Cargo with Psychic, there's no way I'm gonna kill a Psychic type, Steel type that resists Psychic, sorry. Yeah, only about a third of its HP. Oh, it has Crunch, though. And it actually didn't take that much damage, thanks to Cresselia's level advantage and the fact that it has such beefy defenses to begin with. But, yeah, Metal Sound, okay, I can deal with that, since Cresselia's not going to be staying too much longer. I don't think it's going to try Lava Plume in the presence of Crunch anyway. Oh, wow! It actually has a lot less HP than I thought it would. Not that I'm complaining, because at least it's not dead. So now it's time for Vaporeon's little post-game cameo. And yeah, Crunch, not going to do a whole lot of damage. So now it's time to use Yawn on that thing. Is it good? Now what's it going to use? Is it going to start using Lava Plume even though it resists it? Nope, still Crunch. And okay. So now, I'm gonna throw a Dusk Ball, just in case, because I have nothing else to do. It's too early to heal, and have nothing else to do. Can't attack it, obviously. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh, that was so close. That would have been the most awesome thing ever. If not only I caught it in one ball, but I didn't even need to put it to sleep. That would have been effing sweet. But okay, let's continue chucking Dust Balls at Heatran. And yeah, funny how I get 3 shakes when it's not asleep, but when it is, nothing at all. And by the way, just so you know, I'm not going to be very picky on Heatran's nature for 2 reasons. First is that I really, really don't want to go through the ordeal of both catching it and getting out of Stark Mountain more than once, and also because, well, this LP's going to come to an end pretty quickly anyway, so I'm not going to be using Heatran for very, very, very long. Of course, I'm always hoping for a modest nature, at least one that reduces attack, but even if it was Adamant, I'd go with it, because, as I said, oh god, critical now? Oh, that's not good. And I still have, okay, what am I going to do? I think I'm going to throw a ball this turn, yeah. And because, I think I can take another hit while it falls asleep, maybe. Let's see if it's going to survive Lava Plume. Okay, so how much damage is it going to take? Very little. Oh, God, it's burned. So, hooray! Now I gotta heal off the burn before I can do anything. So, let's... anything? No, ice heal. It's for getting frozen. Burn heal. It's for burns. I always get the two mixed up for some reason, as if, you know, the ice cures the burn and the fire cures the freeze or whatever. Anyway, now I'm not burnt anymore at least, and I'm gonna throw a ball because I think I can survive another hit from Heatran. Since I'm not burned right now, and I'm just gonna throw balls in the hopes that I can actually catch it before it wakes up and hits me with either Crunch or Lava Plume. Don't know why it would go with Lava Plume, but it already did anyway because Vaporeon resists it, but you know, burn hacks and all. There we go, Lava Plume again. Please don't burn, please don't burn. Please? Okay, so now, first things first, I'm gonna heal with a Hyper Potion. 14 of them, okay. And, now, can we stop the beeping? Because I hate it. Okay, we're in the yellow. Can stop beeping. We're in the green. Stop beeping, damn it. Stop. Thank you. Thank you. God. They could have at least made it so the beeping would stop once you heal, but no. They think people like the beeping. Well, at least they worked it into a song in black and white, so it's not as bad there, but still. Anyway, now let's put it back to sleep again. And I'm seeing that ball shake in the upper left corner of the bottom screen, by the way. I haven't explained what this is. It's that whenever a ball shakes in that corner, that means that the Pokemon that's inside is just about to level up. I think it's like, you know, 10 or 20% away from another level up. Another critical? God damn it, this guy's getting a lot of them today. I can sort of understand the burn hacks from Lava Plume since it's 30%, but the criticals are only 6.25% on most moves. Okay, let's keep chucking more balls. This is getting to be a bit annoying. I've become used to fast catches a lot since, well, that's all I seem to get whenever I'm recording, but today my luck is not so good. And, by the way, I should be thankful that this Heatran is level 50 and not level 70 like in Diamond and Pearl, else it would be kicking my ass so hard. The only reason why Dialga and Palkia didn't was because of their catch rate, but this one comes complete with a catch rate of 3. And, by the way, I actually like Heatran a lot. It's kicked a lot of ass for me before. I don't like it that much based on looks, admittedly, but, you know, after all the attempts Game Freak made at making defensive fire Pokemon, that should never work. Ever, ever, ever. Well, Heatran would be the exception that confirms the rule because, well, there's the Steel type that suddenly improves everything by a lot defensively, and Heatran also has legendary level stats, which also helps a lot. And okay, got it! Well, it was about freaking time because I was almost running out of time for this part, so yeah, got Heatran. This is the last legendary in the game and the last Pokemon that I intend on catching. Though if I do get lucky with a shiny before the end, still haven't met any in this LP, of course I'm going to spend the time to try and catch it. So, now it's time for the escape from Stark Mountain, and I have time for maybe one wild battle before this is over, especially since Buck isn't with me anymore, and oh yeah, I was going the wrong way. I apologize for that, and oh crap, I just remembered, Cresselia doesn't have any PP for Psychic left because it used it all on Heatran. So, yeah, what I'm going to do, I'm going to run since I don't want to waste any time. I'm going to put Giratina in the lead, and I'm going to continue the escape in the next video.